Hey everyone, this is Lulu with Queen of Hustles. I ask that you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Um, on this channel, whew, we talk about relationships, toxic relationships. We talk about money. We talk about wellness. We talk about faith. We talk about testimonies. We talk about side gigs, and we talk about world news. I'm just gonna jump right on into it. We ain't even waste no time. I ask that once again, I'm Lulu, Queen of Hustles. I ask that you like, subscribe, share, and comment. I was trying to finish watching my little world news. I couldn't even finish watching my world news. This is how bad I had to get over here and talk about this. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. The whole world's in trouble. I know some people that did not vote for Trump did not watch the inauguration. But for the ones that did watch it, when you look at the way his family was there and the way they were positioned in place, I think this is way bigger. This is way bigger than what we ever thought. To me, it almost looked like we're in the process of being like it's a dictatorship. Like we're gonna be, how you got the royal family? This is almost what this is looking like. And with the royal family, they don't never change lineage. It just goes, it stays in their family and it just constantly goes down and the next one takes their position. We're in trouble. I know that sounds like that's almost impossible, but when you look at everything that's going on, we're in trouble. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I had a family member to send me this morning, and it's the breakdown. Some of it I'm sure you heard, and maybe some of it you're not aware, but I was just watching the news, and this diversity, this overturn, because it's something that Biden put into they put into effect about the DEI program, which is basically having diversity, equality, inclusion, accessibility for it could be for minorities, it could be for people with disabilities, just to have that diversity in the agency. Here it is. I quote CNN. Got my glasses on, so anyway, we just have to work around it. Employees in any federal diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility offices will be placed on paid administrative leave effective immediately. I quote CNN. This came from, according to the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt. Slashing jobs in federal DEI positions is one move in a series of actions taken by the new administration. Donald Trump promises to wage a war against such programs and to take on the practices of day one. Trump has already cut high-profile military personnel and ended the use of DEI in hiring federal contracting. What does this also mean? So let me go on down here. I'm scrolling. That was effective no later than 5 p.m. Wednesday. Today. Okay. Let me break this other one down right here. The order directs the Office of Management and Budget to streamline the federal contracting processes. I quote from CNN. to enhance speed and efficiency, reduce costs, and require federal contractors and subcontractors to comply with our civil rights law and bars of the Office Federal Contract Compliance Program from pushing contractors to balance their workforce based on race, sex, gender, identity, sexual preference, or religion, according to the fact sheet. So, you know how you couldn't use that? Oh, okay. They want that streamline, that process. You know, when you used to cut based on your sex, your gender, your identity, religion, disability, they used to kind of, that was like a little buffer, a little protection right there. It said President Joe Biden expanded government workplace DEI protection. So these groups, based on your sex, your gender, your sexual preference, your religion, Biden had expanded government workplace let me turn right here, DEI protections by signing a number of executive orders widening them to include a broader group of Americans, from pregnant people and military spouses to rural communities and caregivers. I was right. Let me go down here. I'm gonna scroll right quick. Okay, it says some federal departments have an entire office dedicated to DEI, like the ones at the DOD and the HHS. Those are government, but they have that program where it's dedicated to DEI. There are also programs across departments that include money for things such as minority. Let's talk about it. There are also programs across departments that include money for things such as minority-owned business development, as well as our diversity recruitment and training efforts. The attack on the DEI by the Trump administration will likely face legal challenges, but they've already put people on administrative leave. They've already done it. CNN has previously reported that hundreds of civil rights and advocacy groups are preparing for the numerous legal fights that will come from the Republican efforts to dismantle DEI. But yeah, they got to go through the legal part of it. But they've already put people on administrative leave while you're waiting. So you know when you go, because basically you're probably gonna be on leave for a while. And keep in mind, you're probably not even giving your whole salary. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But I think if you've been on the leave, you probably would, but it's probably gonna be maybe 6 months. I don't really know. It ain't gonna go forever. However that go, it ain't gonna go forever. It's gonna come to an end. It's more than likely. My little light dimmed off. And it should be well charged. An enemy, that's the enemy. But they're going to be on administrative leave. And a lot of times I would think something's going to be docked somewhere. So to keep on reading down here. Yeah, my light went off. It don't want to act right. So let me read this from this, the things. It's worse than most of us expected, and it's just beginning. This is what has happened in 12, my little light going on, loser. It's worse than most of us have expected. Pay attention. In 12 hours, Trump has removed reproductive rights.gov. Well, you know, you can go online and, okay. He has removed reproductive rights.gov. He has pardoned, we're going to talk about the pardon too. He has pardoned 1,500 J6ers, including high-ranking members of the Proud Boy. Woo! Okay, let's talk about it. I had a little bump. My face was breaking out. Very seldom ever happen. Random. Y'all know I'd be random. Okay. He has removed all high-ranking officials from the Department of Justice, began the process to remove the U.S. from World Health Organizations, threatened to put 100% tariffs on China if a private company, TikTok, doesn't give 50% of its company to U.S., banned federal hiring. We heard he said he was banning, he was stopping it, hiring until he can get complete control of the government. Cancel 4,000 already scheduled appointments for people seeking asylum. Paused all foreign aid for 90 days. So if you need a little aid and the country need a little aid, you're not getting it for the next 3 months. Oh, okay then. Declared a national emergency at the U.S.-Mexico border, which allows him to utilize the U.S. military. I saw on the news this evening where they were, I think it was 1,500 troops. Signed an executive order to ban birthrights. Signed an executive order to ban birthright citizenships, which directly violates the Constitution and require a new amendment to repeal the existing one. The government website for resources on women reproductive care has been completely taken down. Reproductiverights.gov is gone. So let's go see. They said it has been completely taken down. So let's look at this. Okay. So the thing is, let me look. I mean, what's done is done now. So if you voted for him, see, some people so busy hearing one thing but not really looking at just how, like I kept saying, there's gonna be a domino effect. And is it there? Reproductiverights.org. Let's see if it pops up. They said they're taking a fight to Trump's. When they attack our rights, we fight back every step. Join us. No, it's not down yet. Let me see. No, they're talking about, oh, that's the Center for Reproductive Rights. Let me see. This is reproductiverights.gov. Yeah. Anyway, well, like I was saying, when you go to look, when they showed Trump's family, it's already like they're already getting in position. You know, like the royal family. Yep, sure is. Reproductiverights.gov is gone. It is gone. It is gone. Reproductiverights.gov, which was once upon there. Once upon a time, it was there. Dos míos. Let me go back and pull it up. Reproductive rights. They said it is gone. What do you see right there? Do you see it say reproductive rights? It is gone. I got a lot of stuff. Reproductive rights. Okay. What can you do about it? And if you voted for him, I sure feel bad for you. See, we're in trouble. All I can tell you is, I'll just tell you what I'm going to do. I ain't making no new bills. When I tell you I ain't making no new bills, I ain't making no new bill. I ain't making another bill. Money Monday, I was talking about get that money saved. Get that, because my light wants to act idiot over here. I told you, start saving your coins. Get your coins saved the best way you can. You can't do 500. Start at 250. Just because we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. The DEI. So that means if you were hired, you're hired based on to keep the diversity. So you're a person that had a disability. It could be for women, people of color, It could be for a gamut of things. You're going on administrative leave because that's why they hired you. If they could pull up in your file, that's why they hired you. You were a DEI employee. You getting ready to be out of there. And even though they've been saying federal, that affects the government. Those are government agencies. DOD, what is that? Department of Dads? DOD? What is DOD? And HHS is Health and Human Services. Yep. HHS is, let me look right here. I don't want to say the wrong thing because they switch it up so many. It said, let me see, HS Health and Human Services. Oh, they got a lot of different acronyms, a lot of different. They got on here also the Defense Department. The Defense Department also is DOD. People are texting and everything, but yeah. Anyway, we in trouble. We in trouble. Whether if you voted for them, just and you know what's gonna be sad. Those are going to. That's really probably how it's gonna end up being a lot with people that did vote for him. See, they didn't read. They didn't dig all the way deep because it was bigger than they even thought. It's unfortunate because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, and that's what they were showing with those 1,500 what was it, the 1,500 troops that they are sending. And they said on the news, they said it could end up being at least 10,000. It might end up being at least 10,000 troops down there eventually. We in trouble. We in trouble. And I'm just like, when I was watching it, and and another thing, it said that he had to overturn that to where, they did keep some things off limits pertaining deportation. They kept the churches and the schools where they're not off limits no more. No. Can you imagine the mayhem? See, he's mad about all them felonies too, baby. We gotta pay for that. I can't even pull it up no more, but you can pull it up in CNN. They probably didn't took it off. It's CNN, and it was the on the diversity, yeah. CNN, White House orders government. Yep, White House orders government DEI employees to be placed on leave. So anybody that was hired in that diversity is saying even where the funding will affect minority businesses and just, we in trouble. They said it's worse, it's much worse than what we think. But if you look at the way they had his family positioned, and then you think of the royal family. We in trouble. That's all I can say about that. All I can say is try to make no new bills. If you can. It gets you some streams. And just start being try to be way more wiser with your decisions that you make, especially with purchasing. Because even this threatening to put, they were saying 60, they're talking about 100% tariffs on China. I mean, we in trouble. Because when they send those products over here to the different businesses and they got a high tax on it, who you think gonna pay for it? We gonna pay for it. We in trouble. It's almost like it's like a dictatorship. If you just look at how big that family is and how they even had them positioned in the rotunda. And even the way some of them were dressed, even like his daughter, the way she was kind of coofed, the way she had her style and everything. Looks like a royal family in the makings to me. We in trouble. So, and it's gonna, with all the deportation, I'm not saying something something does not have to be done, because something does have to be done, but does it have to be in such a drastic measure? I think it's really sad for the children that were born here. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's gonna affect so many businesses. When you think about, child, it is what it is. When you think about the landscaping and you think about the roofers, the ones that's pouring the cement, when they pull up, now they got to go hire a different kind of staff. And they're gonna have to pay probably more too. The restaurant, I mean, it's and the way they saying it's basically like nothing is off limits. I mean, church ain't even off limits. School ain't even off limits. That mean we coming in there like what is it, ISIS or whatever. They gonna be like gangsters, baby. Y'all might as well get ready for it. That's all I tell you. Because this next 4 years, I think he mad about them felonies. I really, really do. I think he like, baby, because he even at first he's like he had a different little tone, but baby, he seemed like he just them little horns are just starting to he ran up, baby. He ran up. And what I he don't give a damn. He kicking asses and he ain't taking no names. And just hope yours don't get caught in the mix. He didn't finagle a way to even get in with government agencies, baby. Come on, HHS. Because if they utilize, and they said some of those departments, the whole department is based on diversity with handicaps and disabilities, and the whole department, everybody got to go. And just imagine if you voted for him. That's my time. I am Lulu with Queen of Hustles. I ask that you pray for our nation. And then I ask that you like, subscribe, and comment. Holla, and that's my time.